We're here with Matt from Presonus. How you doing, Matt?
Hi, I'm doing
good.
good.
To meet you, man.
Good to meet
What
you.
are you showing us today?
Well, with our Studio Live line of mixers, we have a new update. And for anyone that owns a Studio Live, these new updates are free. And we have apps for the iPad and the iPhone and iPod Touch that are also free. And what these apps allow you to do is when you're in the Setup tab of our software, your remote devices show up in this list. So you can see I have an iPad here and I have an iPod Touch. And right here, the front of house person who has control of all of this can set the permissions for each device. So that person can control, oh, well, this person, you know, he says this person can only affect this part of the board or this part of the board, so that if I have an aux mix that I'm assigned to, I can only affect my mix.
Right.
So, for instance, with the iPad, you know, a lot of people use those for front of house control. They walk around and do their wireless setup for their mix. And if you have that permission set, you can do that. You can set your faders, your fat channel, GEQ, everything that you need to set. And then when your band shows up and they have one of these with this app installed, you set which aux you want them to have their in-ear monitor, their wedge monitor mix on.
Like a personal monitor mix.
Personal monitor mix. So that person, as you can see, only the aux that I have permission to touch is highlighted, and I can't touch anybody else's mix but mine. So I have aux 2. So if you're looking at aux 2 on the board, you want to get a shot of this over here. So I can show you that when I change my levels, they change on the board. I'm doing my own mix right now. See that? So once I get everything set, I flip to our portrait view, and this is called the Wheel of Me, because everybody always wants to turn me up in the mix. See, this is your mix, your entire band. It's called band, right? So you go to the Me page and you select whatever channels you want to raise or lower in volume in that mix. And then when you come back, the Wheel of Me, if I've got those first 3 channels selected, you can see that those channels will raise in volume, and they maintain their relative volume positions, but they just raise in overall volume. And if I max out and I still can't hear me enough, the rest of the band will start lowering. See, those other channels are lowering now, and they also maintain that relative position.
That's so cool. Well, thank you so much for showing us that. We really appreciate it.